Life is a series of choices, each one steering us down a unique path. The philosophy of Stoicism, championed by the likes of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, offers invaluable insights into making decisions that can shape our lives in profound ways. By end this exploration, we'll delve into 5 decisions inspired by Stoic principles that have the power to transform your journey. These decisions are not merely fleeting moments, but rather deliberate choices that align with the core tenets of Stoicism, leading to a life of wisdom, resilience, and purpose. So, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as we uncover the 5 decisions that can truly change your life through the lens of Stoicism. Number 1. Stop wasting time. In the embrace of each passing day lies a treasure trove of moments waiting to be used wisely. Yet, too often we find ourselves ensnared by procrastination, the thief of time and enemy of progress. Seneca reminds us, putting things off is the biggest waste of life. The act of postponing tasks, dreams, and aspirations blinds us to the potential of the present moment. Our time on this earth is a gift not to be squandered. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Marcus Aurelius offers a lantern to illuminate our path. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. The reality of life's impermanence underscores the urgency to act, to seize each moment with purposeful intent. This profound wisdom challenges us to confront our tendencies toward delay and inaction. By acknowledging the fleeting nature of our existence, we can cultivate a mindset that prioritizes meaningful action over complacency. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure or a lack of confidence in our abilities. However, when we recognize that each moment is an opportunity to shape our destiny, we can overcome these barriers. Embracing the present moment means not only taking action but also appreciating the journey itself. It involves finding joy in the process of growth and learning, rather than fixating solely on the end result. Moreover, living with intent requires us to be mindful of how we allocate our time and energy. It calls for a deliberate examination of our daily routines and habits, ensuring that they align with our long-term goals and values. This might involve setting clear priorities, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and celebrating small victories along the way. In addition, surrounding ourselves with a supportive community can amplify our efforts. Engaging with like-minded individuals who share our aspirations and values can provide motivation and accountability. Together, we can foster an environment where purposeful living is the norm rather than the exception. Ultimately, the wisdom of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of living fully in the present. By embracing each day with intention and purpose, we honor the gift of life and unlock our true potential. Let us heed their advice and embark on a journey of mindful action, transforming each moment into a stepping stone toward a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Number 2. Be disciplined. In the embrace of each passing day lies a treasure trove of moments waiting to be used wisely. Yet, too often we find ourselves ensnared by procrastination, the thief of time and enemy of progress. Seneca reminds us, putting things off is the biggest waste of life. The act of postponing tasks, dreams, and aspirations blinds us to the potential of the present moment. Our time on this earth is a gift not to be squandered. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Marcus Aurelius offers a lantern to illuminate our path. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. The reality of life's impermanence underscores the urgency to act, to seize each moment with purposeful intent. This profound wisdom challenges us to confront our tendencies toward delay and inaction. By acknowledging the fleeting nature of our existence, we can cultivate a mindset that prioritizes meaningful action over complacency. Additionally, Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Life has its own flow, and many situations are beyond our control. However, we have complete control over how we react to those situations. This is where discipline comes in. If we train our minds to be calm and focused even in adversity, we can navigate life with much more grace. Seneca stated, "We become what we think about most of the time. Every action we take, every decision we make, shapes our future." By choosing to be disciplined now, even if it seems challenging at first, we are setting the tone for the rest of our lives. Discipline is not just about working hard or following rules. It's about recognizing that we have a choice. We can let life lead us, or we can take the reins and steer our own path. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure or a lack of confidence in our abilities. However, when we recognize that each moment is an opportunity to shape our destiny, we can overcome these barriers. Embracing the present moment means not only taking action but also appreciating the journey itself. It involves finding joy in the process of growth and learning, rather than fixating solely on the end result. Moreover, living with intent requires us to be mindful of how we allocate our time and energy. It calls for a deliberate examination of our daily routines and habits, ensuring that they align with our long-term goals and values. This might involve setting clear priorities, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and celebrating small victories along the way. In addition, surrounding ourselves with a supportive community can amplify our efforts. Engaging with like-minded individuals who share our aspirations and values can provide motivation and accountability. Together, we can foster an environment where purposeful living is the norm rather than the exception. Ultimately, the wisdom of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of living fully in the present. By embracing each day with intention and purpose, we honor the gift of life and unlock our true potential. Let us heed their advice and embark on a journey of mindful action, transforming each moment into a stepping stone toward a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Number 3. Control your emotions. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, offers this profound insight, urging us to look inward for the sources of our happiness. His words serve as a reminder that the canvas of our emotions is painted by the brushstrokes of our thoughts. This counsel invites us to embrace the power to mold our inner dialogue, shaping our emotional landscape into one of resilience and tranquility. As we navigate the tapestry of existence, our emotions often sweep us like gusts of wind, tossing us to and fro. These emotions can take root in the soil of our imagination, blooming as distorted perceptions. For instance, a fleeting moment of anger can spiral into prolonged resentment if left unchecked. However, by recognizing the power of our thoughts, we can prevent these negative emotions from taking hold and distorting our perception of reality. The Stoic philosophy, as articulated by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, provides a framework for understanding and mastering our emotions. Seneca's wisdom teaches us, "He who is brave is free." This statement underscores the idea that true freedom comes from within. It blooms when we become the architects of our emotional responses, tethering them to our wise intentions. Imagine standing on the shore, watching the waves crash against the rocks. The sea is turbulent, yet within us lies the potential to remain calm, like the deep waters beneath the surface. This inner calm is cultivated through mindfulness and self-awareness. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can begin to understand the transient nature of our emotions. They come and go like waves, but we remain constant. To further expand on this idea, let's consider the role of mindfulness in managing our emotions. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing our attention to the present moment without judgment. It allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings as they arise, giving us the space to choose our responses rather than reacting impulsively. This practice can transform our inner dialogue, helping us to cultivate a more compassionate and balanced perspective. In addition to mindfulness, the practice of gratitude can significantly impact our emotional well-being. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can shift our attention away from negative thoughts and emotions. Gratitude helps us to appreciate the present moment, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. As Marcus Aurelius noted, happiness is found within ourselves, and gratitude is a powerful tool to access this inner source of joy. Furthermore, engaging in activities that promote physical and mental well-being can enhance our emotional resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are fundamental to maintaining a healthy mind and body. Additionally, practices such as meditation, yoga, and journaling can help us to process our emotions and gain clarity. Building a supportive social network is also crucial for emotional health. Sharing our thoughts and feelings with trusted friends and family members can provide us with different perspectives and emotional support. It reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles and that others have experienced similar challenges. In embracing the wisdom of the Stoics, we learn that our emotional responses are within our control. By cultivating self-awareness, mindfulness, and gratitude, we can transform our inner world. This journey towards emotional mastery is not about attaining perfection, but about striving for growth and understanding. Each step we take towards this goal brings us closer to a more fulfilling and liberated life. Ultimately, the power to navigate our emotional landscape lies within us. By embracing the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, we can become the architects of our emotional responses, shaping our lives with resilience and tranquility. Let us be brave, for in bravery we find our freedom. 5. Focus on what you can control. Life can be likened to a ship navigating tumultuous seas. The wind and waves represent the unpredictable currents of existence, while the ship's rudder symbolizes your choices and actions. A skilled sailor adjusts the rudder to navigate the ship through storms, just as you can steer your life by focusing on your own actions and responses. Consider a situation where external events stir anxiety within you, much like a thunderstorm on the horizon. The first step is to recognize the source of your anxiety. Is it something within your control or outside of it? By focusing on your internal reactions and choosing a calm response, you're transforming a tempest into a gentle rain. This shift in perspective can significantly impact your emotional well-being, allowing you to maintain a sense of control and peace even amid chaos. To further illustrate this, imagine a diligent gardener tending to their garden by sowing seeds of positivity and mindfulness. Each day, they water the plants, remove weeds, and ensure the garden receives enough sunlight. This meticulous care results in a flourishing, vibrant garden. Similarly, by nurturing your mind with positive thoughts and practicing mindfulness, you can cultivate a resilient and tranquil inner landscape. Think of the sun rising each day, a constant you can rely on. It signifies hope and renewal, a reminder that every day is a new opportunity to start afresh. Similarly, you possess the power to rise above external turbulence by embracing your inner strength. This inner strength is akin to the sun's rays, providing warmth and light even in the darkest times. By tapping into this strength, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Expanding on this analogy, let's delve into the importance of maintaining a balanced life. Just as a ship needs regular maintenance to stay seaworthy, your mind and body require attention and care. Engage in activities that promote physical health, such as regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. These practices form the foundation of a healthy, resilient mind, much like a sturdy ship that can weather any storm. Additionally, mental and emotional well-being are crucial. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and mindfulness can help you process your emotions and maintain mental clarity. These activities are comparable to a sailor regularly checking and adjusting the ship's course to ensure it remains on track. By staying mindful of your thoughts and emotions, you can steer your life in a positive direction, regardless of the external circumstances. Building strong, supportive relationships is another essential aspect of navigating life's seas. Just as a ship relies on its crew to function effectively, you can rely on your friends and family for support and encouragement. Sharing your experiences and challenges with loved ones can provide you with different perspectives and valuable insights. This network of support acts as a safety net, helping you stay grounded during difficult times. Furthermore, it's important to cultivate a sense of purpose and direction in life. Having clear goals and aspirations provides you with a sense of direction, much like a compass guiding a ship. This sense of purpose can motivate and inspire you, helping you stay focused and determined even when the seas get rough. Regularly reassessing and adjusting your goals ensures that you remain aligned with your true self and values. In conclusion, life is indeed like navigating tumultuous seas. The wind and waves may be unpredictable, but by focusing on your actions and responses, you can steer your ship through any storm. Embrace your inner strength, nurture your mind and body, build supportive relationships, and cultivate a sense of purpose. By doing so, you'll be well-equipped to navigate the ever-changing currents of existence, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Number 6. Be willing to look foolish. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are, said Marcus Aurelius. This wisdom serves as a guiding light when facing our fears and uncertainties. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a dance floor, hesitating to join in because of a fear of stumbling. This fear, much like a barrier, holds us back from new experiences and growth. The Stoics remind us that true growth often comes from stepping out of our comfort zones, even if it means momentarily appearing naive or unskilled. Consider a child learning to ride a bicycle. At first, they wobble and fall, seemingly foolish in their attempts. Yet, with every fall, they learn, adapt, and eventually master the art of balancing. The process is iterative, filled with trials and errors, but it is through these challenges that they gain proficiency and confidence. Marcus Aurelius's advice to keep an untroubled spirit and face things as they are is a reminder that fear of failure should not paralyze us. Instead, it should be seen as a natural part of the learning process. Stepping into the unknown requires courage. It means accepting that we may not have all the answers or possess all the skills needed at the outset. It also means being willing to appear less than perfect. The fear of looking foolish is a common human experience, but it is also a significant impediment to personal growth. Just as a brave explorer faces unknown territories, we can confront our fears and proceed with courage, knowing that each step forward, no matter how tentative, is a step toward mastery and self-improvement. The dance floor metaphor extends beyond physical activities to every aspect of life. Whether it's starting a new job, moving to a new city, or even entering into a new relationship, the initial stages can be daunting. The fear of making mistakes, of not fitting in, or of not being good enough can be overwhelming. However, it's important to remember that every expert was once a beginner. Mastery is achieved through persistence, practice, and a willingness to embrace failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback. In our professional lives, this concept is equally relevant. Consider an entrepreneur launching a new business. The initial phase is fraught with uncertainties, risks, and potential failures. However, successful entrepreneurs understand that these challenges are part of the journey. They learn from their mistakes, pivot when necessary, and continue to push forward. This resilience is what eventually leads to success. Moreover, embracing the fear of looking foolish can also lead to greater creativity and innovation. When we are not afraid to take risks and make mistakes, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and ideas. This can lead to breakthroughs that would not have been possible if we had stayed within the confines of our comfort zones. The fear of appearing foolish often stifles creativity, but when we let go of this fear, we allow our minds to explore uncharted territories and come up with innovative solutions. In the realm of personal relationships, the fear of vulnerability can hold us back from forming deep and meaningful connections. It is natural to fear rejection or judgment, but by keeping an untroubled spirit and being open and honest, we can build stronger and more authentic relationships. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness, and it is through this openness that true connections are made. Furthermore, this philosophy can be applied to our inner emotional landscape. Many of us fear confronting our own emotions, afraid of what we might uncover. However, by facing our emotions head-on and understanding them for what they are, we can achieve a greater sense of inner peace and emotional intelligence. This self-awareness allows us to navigate life's challenges with a calm and composed mind, just as Marcus Aurelius advised. In essence, embracing the fear of looking foolish is about embracing life itself. It is about understanding that every experience, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, contributes to our growth and development. By keeping an untroubled spirit and facing things as they are, we can approach life with a sense of adventure and curiosity, always ready to learn and grow. So, the next time you find yourself hesitating on the edge of your metaphorical dance floor, remember Marcus Aurelius's words. Keep your spirit untroubled, face your fears, and step forward with courage. For it is through these brave steps that we truly learn to dance, not just on the dance floor, but in every aspect of our lives. I hope you found these 6 teachings insightful. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share your valuable opinions in the comments below. If you're a fan of Stoic philosophy, I recommend watching the video that's appearing on the screen now. Click on it to continue your journey towards greater self-awareness.